In this chapter, a desperate Flora Ackroyd seeks out Dr. Shepard with a surprising request, revealing the true identity of their eccentric neighbor and officially bringing the legendary detective Hercule Poirot into the investigation.
The following morning, I hurried over my round. On my return, Caroline came into the hall to greet me,
whispering excitedly, "Flora Ackroyd is here. She's very anxious to see you. She's been here half an hour."
Flora was sitting on the sofa, nervously twisting her hands. All the color had faded from her face, but when she spoke, her manner was composed.
"Dr. Shepard, I have come to ask you to help me. I want you to come to the Larches with me."
"To see that funny little man?"
"Yes. You know who he is, don't you? Why, he's Hercule Poirot, the private detective. Uncle knew who he was, but promised not to tell anyone."
"So that's who he is. You want to see him to investigate this murder, of course. Flora, be guided by me. I advise you not to drag this detective into the case."
"I know why you say that. You're afraid, but it's exactly for that reason I must go. You think Ralph did it, but he wouldn't murder anyone. Then why did you go to the Three Boars last night after Uncle's body was found?"
"I was hoping my visit would go unnoticed." "How did you know?"
"I went there this morning. They told me he went out around 9 o'clock last night and never came back. The police suspect him. A horrid, weaselly little man, Inspector Raglan, has been asking questions. Oh, Dr. Shepard, let us go at once to M. Poirot. He will find out the truth."
"My dear Flora, are you quite sure it is the truth we want?"
"You're not sure. I am."
Since she was determined, I gave in. We started at once. An old woman with an immense Breton cap opened the door of the Larches to us.
"Monsieur le Docteur, Mademoiselle, I have heard of the tragedy. It is horrible. I offer all my sympathy. In what way can I serve you?"
"I want you to find the murderer."
"The police will do that, will they not? If I go into this, you must understand one thing clearly. I shall go through with it to the end. The good dog, he does not leave the scent. You may wish, after all, that you had left it to the local police."
"I want the truth, all the truth."
"Then I accept, and I hope you will not regret those words. Now, tell me all the circumstances."
I plunged into a careful narrative of all the facts. Poirot listened carefully, his eyes on the ceiling. I finished by describing my visit to the Three Boars.
"You went to this inn last night. Now exactly, why was that? Was it not to, shall we say, reassure yourself about Saint-Jean home?"
"Not at all."
"You have not the trust in me of Miss Flora, but no matter. Captain Patton is missing, under circumstances which call for an explanation. The matter looks grave."
Poirot suggested an immediate visit to the local police. We found Inspector Davis outside the station with Colonel Melrose, the chief constable, and the weaselly Inspector Raglan from Cranchester.
"The case is going to be plain as a pikestaff. Not the least need for amateurs to come butting in."
"It is true that I have retired. I have a horror of publicity. I must beg that if I am able to contribute something, my name may not be mentioned. I admire enormously your English police."
Well, well, we must put you wise to the latest developments, M. Poirot.
"My friend, Dr. Shepard, said something of the butler being suspected."
"That's all bunkum. Fingerprints were nothing like Parker's. And yours and Mr. Raymond's don't fit either, Doctor."
"What about those of Captain Ralph Peyton?"
"I see you don't let the grass grow under your feet. We're going to take that young gentleman's fingerprints as soon as we can lay hands upon him. I have a pair of his shoes here with rubber studs. I'm going up now to compare them with those footmarks."
We all drove up to Fernley. The inspectors went to examine the footmarks, while Colonel Melrose and I accompanied Poirot to the study. Parker opened the door, smug and deferential.
"Except for the removal of the body, M. Poirot, this room is exactly as it was last night."
Poirot sat down in the armchair where Ackroyd's body had been found.
"Are you a man of good observation, Dr. Shepard? When you broke the door down, how was the fire? Was it low?"
I really can't say. I didn't notice."
"One must always proceed with method. To find out about the fire, I must ask the man whose business it is to observe such things.
He rang the bell for Parker.
Parker, when you found your master dead, what was the state of the fire?
It had burned very low, sir. It was almost out.
Ah, and is this room exactly as it was then?
No, sir. This grandfather chair was drawn out a little more.
The butler drew the chair out 2 feet from the wall, turning it to face the door.
Voilà ce qui est curieux. No one would want to sit in a chair in such a position. Who pushed it back?
It's unimportant, surely?
It is completely unimportant. That is why it is so interesting.
After Parker left, Poirot looked at me attentively.
You will find, M. le Docteur, that in cases of this kind, everyone concerned has something to hide.
Have I?
I think you have. Oh, that was very simple. The fire was nearly out, yet the window was open. Mr. Ackroyd must have opened it to admit someone he knew well. We must discover the personality of the person who was with him at 9:30. That is where we must begin.
Just then, Colonel Melrose returned, his manner animated.
That telephone call has been traced at last. It did not come from here. It was put through to Dr. Shepherd at 10:15 last night from a public call office at King's Abbot Station, and at 10:23, the night mail leaves for Liverpool.